Welcome back to Bourbon Sauce. This week we have my son back, and we are going to discuss one of his favorite video games, NBA 2K23. Zach, how you doing?
Good.
So, you've been here for a few weeks now, and you are really showing me your skills on the NBA 2K. You've been playing it for a few months now. How do you like that game?
It's probably my favorite game currently. I've been grinding a lot, getting a bunch of good cards, just being like just being really good on the game is like, you know what I'm trying to say.
So when you play, I've noticed you've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about people unlocking some sort of cards, right?
Yeah.
What do those cards do for you when you unlock them?
So you can put it on your team and pretty much it's a better card. So like if it's, let's say you have like a normal dark matter, like a hero card, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you get like an invincible, you should replace the invincible with the hero with the invincible, because the invincible is like 10 times better than the hero cards.
Okay, so those are like perk cards that you can get in addition to the regular players in the game. So,
No, it's just normal player cards. It's like player cards. Like,
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you unlock those and then you can modify your team. So say you had like a career team, could you use those cards for like a career team? Like if you're doing a career mode or something like that?
my career?
Yeah.
No, it's only my team.
So it's only a my team feature.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's your favorite player so far on that game to use?
Hero Kevin Durantula.
So you like Kevin Durant
Yeah.
most?
Second favorite to play with is probably like Invincible Kobe.
Well, because I've noticed when we play, you like to use some super tall dudes.
Yeah, it's because the defense is way better.
And you really like Bol for whatever reason. Why?
Bol is him at shooting.
Yeah,
He can
but
hit the three.
only if you do it with
The shot meter.
the shot meter on. Because if
Yeah.
you do it with player percentage, he's trash. Because he's not a normal 3-point shooter in real life. So I did notice that about the game is that if you want to work around it a little bit, and the easiest way to work around that is to actually take away the player percentage and then just do it yourself with a shot meter.
Yeah, just time it in the green. Boom, you greened it. Bam.
Yeah, but you do notice that some of those players, their shot meter, the green is a lot smaller because they're not typical shooter.
Yeah, like Bol. I can still green it. It's just harder than like.
It is harder.
It's
So
harder
your
than
timing has to be really precise on that.
Yeah, it's harder than timing it with Invincible Kobe or like Hero Durant, because they're actual shooters.
I personally don't like playing it on the Nintendo Switch, but you love playing it on the Switch because it's portable. You can take it wherever you want. I also don't like those tiny-ass controllers. For me, I got giant hands. So me trying to hold those small-ass controllers, it's frustrating. But you got small hands because you're a kid. It's built for a kid. It makes it easier for you. Do you think it would be better if you were able to play it on like Xbox or PlayStation?
No, because I'm already used to the Nintendo controls, and also it'd probably be harder to like time stuff for me because I don't know what button is which.
Well, do you think? I think there's. So you're thinking there's a little bit of a learning curve that you'd have to figure out. But once you did figure that out, I think you'd probably be a lot better on those other systems because the graphics would be better.
Well, PS5 is probably the best graphics for 2K. So.
And you have that at home, don't you? PS5.
No, I have PS4 and Xbox.
Oh, okay. What if they had it on like the Oculus? Wouldn't that be cool? Because then you could like do shots.
Oh my god, yes. Wait, but how would you time it? That would be really hard.
It would be difficult, but it would be a little bit more realistic if they had it in a virtual reality
Wait, but
type
I'm
setting.
4'9". What if I'm using like Bol? He's like 4'9" now. I would get blocked by everyone.
No, I don't think it's going to change that
Height.
height.
Wait, I should use like Yao Ming and like Blacktop and 1v1 and put like Muggsy Bogues on the other side and then just dominate Muggsy.
Yeah.
Not Oculus.
So I notice when we play, I like to pull up the 90s team, the All-Star team, because it's got all the best players I think that are in the league. The 80s team is really good too. you like to use the newer guys because that's what you
like
know.
2017, KD, Steph, Clay, Draymond. That's pretty the best
LeBron.
players. No, he wasn't on this 2017 Warriors.
Oh, you didn't say 2017 Warriors. You just said
I did.
2017. You didn't say Warriors.
Oh.
Yeah. So you like the 2017
Yeah,
Warriors.
or like the 2000s or 2010 All-Stars team, cuz that you got Kobe, you got LeBron, you got AI if you're in the 2000s. If you're in the 2000s, a player you also have is KG. You have, I think, Durant. Yeah, you have Durant. Dwight, I think. Was he drafted in 2010s?
He was way before 2010, but he was playing in 2010.
So was he drafted in like the 2000s?
Yeah, it was in the 2000 to, I think it was 2003. I think he was.
He's still playing, but in Taiwan.
Yeah, but I do like that you have that all-time feature on NBA 2K.
Yeah. Also, another thing you can do is if you do current, you can do like the current All-Star teams like Team Giannis and Team LeBron. You could also do like the USA team, like with Kobe, Durant, LeBron, like all those great players.
The Redeem team.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think the Dream Team is the better, talent-wise.
But it doesn't have the Dream Team. If it did, that would be basically like using the 80s or 90s All-Stars.
Right. And that's why I like using the 90s All-Stars, because it basically is the Dream Team. It's just got a couple extra dudes on there. But
also,
Jordan is, as you would anticipate, pretty unstoppable in that game. The only way you can stop him is to steal the ball or block it, like have somebody taller, like
Yao Ming.
Yao Ming or
Bobo.
No, who's
Dikembe?
No.
Dikembe's blocked him before.
Wilt Chamberlain. You were using Wilt Chamberlain the one time, and
KD could block him probably.
Ray
Allen. Ray Allen blocked him.
You were using Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No, it was Ray Allen.
Yeah, you did Ray Allen too, but it was like an old school Ray Allen.
Yeah, it was Milwaukee Ray Allen.
Yeah.
That's prime Ray Allen.
But it's also, player versus player. I'm not very good at that game, admittedly, and it would take me a lot of time and practice to get really good at that game. And I just don't like the controls. I'm not used to them. I'm used to a PlayStation or Xbox controller more than a Nintendo controller. But for me, I'm glad it's got you into it because you love basketball, and it's teaching you a lot about defense and shot selection, like where you should be on the court. Because the mid-range is going to be a lot more success for you, and even in an NBA, if you watch guys and they're shooting their mid-range shot, doesn't matter who it is, but in the NBA, mid-range is crucial. So when you're playing that game, you notice when I start smoking you, it's usually because I'm either doing mid-ranges or I'm doing a lot of layups, and that's because I'm trying to work the ball around. So I do like that aspect too, where it will allow you to create like fast break plays. It'll allow you to create the guys that can drive down the baseline. It's got a really good dynamic engine to it. So it's a good game, especially for younger kids. You're about to be 10, so it's got a lot of intuitiveness that you have to figure out, but it's a good game for you. I like it because it's teaching you a lot about the old dudes, like the different players. So you're getting to learn like who Michael Jordan and his teammates were. You're getting to learn who, like, think about like the Milwaukee Bucks,
72?
Right? Huh?
72. 1972. Kareem.
Yeah.
Kareem.
But it's just, it's interesting because it's teaching you different things about different, like.
I also like using the all-time Orlando Magic because they got really good defense and dunks.
Well, because they got T-Mac, because you like T-Mac.
T-Mac's one of my favorite players. I also like the 70s All-Star team because you got Wilt, you got Kareem, you got Dr. J.
Moses Malone.
You got a bunch of great players.
Yep.
In that era.
And I think you even have Jerry West on that one.
Yeah, you would. Oscar Robertson. Mm-hmm. I already mentioned Kareem.
Yep. Dr. J.
Bill Russell. No, he was 60s. Wait, did he play in the 70s? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bill Russell. You would have a bunch of greats in that.
Yep.
But the rest would kind of be like role players.
It'd be
West
interesting to
Unseld.
see. I think the cool thing about that too is then you can see in a theoretical way, you could put up like the '70s All Stars against the 2000s All Stars and see how like old school Jerry West would pair up against Kobe or Shaquille O'Neal against Bill Russell. I mean, it's just like kind of neat matchups that you can kind of simulate by playing those different teams.
Or KG on Bill Russell.
Either way, it's just I think it's neat because you can do that, and then like you could pick different Celtics teams. Like if you wanted to see Larry Bird's team playing against Bill Russell's team, you know what I mean, and hit their lineups versus each other, you can really get a good idea of how that would go. But what else do you like about that game?
Personally, I just like the selection of players that you have to use. Also, there's like the shot meter is like probably one of my favorite parts because like when you green it, it just feels so good because it just like right in. I could like shoot it from like I've shot it from the logo with Dame Lillard, like Team Giannis, Dame Lillard. He just like drained it. I'm like, well, that is how Dame would rolls. He just shoots it from deep because he knows no one's guarding him from that range.
Yeah, well,
like,
typically nobody's going to shoot from that far because it's kind of
dumb.
Yeah, it's not
also,
not exactly smart to shoot that far.
He shot from past half court. Like he shot from half court in the All-Star game. He knows no one's guarding him from there. They know they think he's not going to make it. Well, that's Dame. He just makes it from everywhere on the court. Like Steph is the same.
Like, I did notice that too. Like when I pick, say, like the '90s All-Star team, the people that you would think would be good at shooting threes aren't necessarily really good at unless you put it on player percentage shooting. Because then I think when you do that, then people like Jordan or Magic will be draining them from wherever, which is to be expected. Kevin McHale, for whatever reason, has really good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't remember him being a shooter. I remember him being more of a defensive player. But, I mean, hey, that's also neat that you can learn something about that in the game because it does show you like where their strengths and weaknesses are on those players. And then you can see throughout the years, like even with LeBron, you can see when he was with the Cavs and what his stats were like. And then you see when he was with the Heat, and that was like prime LeBron.
It was prime LeBron.
And then you see him come back to the Cavs and see those stats. And then you see him with the Lakers, and you see the decline. And he's no longer a 98, 97.
99.
He's lower with the Lakers. I think he's like a 96 now.
8 or 7.
Yeah, he's lower.
But now
and even AD is lower. And then when he was with the Pelicans,
he was the same in Pelicans.
I thought he was higher. Maybe it was all the other NBA
96.
2K. I think the other 2Ks they had him ranked higher than this year's.
Chris Paul is like 97 on the Pelicans, and now he's like an 86.
I think that would be kind of cool too, is if you played career mode or something those guys.
I do play my career, but you can't use those guys in my career.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it would be cool if you could use those guys, like the new, like
you
Giannis
can
or whoever, right?
You can choose what team you can be on.
But I'm just saying, like if you could improve their stats.
Yeah, I can do that in my league.
Yeah, but that's only with your created character. You can't really do that
in my league. Like that's like you can simulate the league. And, like, you can make, like, Giannis 7-7, make him a 99, give him, like, Hall of Fame every bag.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about different stuff. Like, other games you can have career mode. And I'd have to dig into the 2K23 to see all the different
23?
Gaming. Huh? That's what I said, 2K23.
23. You're supposed to say 23.
I just say 2-3.
How about just say Jordan's 2K? Because they have like a Jordan challenge too. I am not doing that because you have to do a bunch of challenges, like get what they want you to get like a Jordan card or something on like my team. I'm not doing that because I could just grind on like my team to get Invincible Jordan. Boom, better than whatever card they're giving me. Also, there's an Invincible Dominique in the collectibles thing, remember? I never knew they had that. It's probably the first Invincible they ever had.
I do think that's kind of cool that they have those different variations of cards, too. Because you just see, like, the base card that you can get of LeBron versus like a dark
And
matter
99, Invincible
or invincible.
was the
It's
best.
just neat that they do have that. But I think that they should make it a little easier to get those points, so you can get those cards versus having to spend money to get those cards.
Yeah, but you can just grind and like sell cards that you don't use and get like more MT.
Yeah, I agree, but that's one thing that I don't like about video games that is kind of shitty for you kids is that they're making parents spend money on these virtual things that you will never be able to have in your hand, which sucks because now when NBA 2K23 goes away and you're on NBA 2K24, those don't transfer over to that next game. Then they should. I think that would be something that these gaming companies should allow is some compatibility between the years. So if I unlocked a unlimited
Invincible.
or an invincible or a
Michael
dark
Jordan.
matter, Jordan or whatever, I should be able to play it throughout the next couple iterations of NBA 2K.
You should. Like my thing is probably like they should let you play with that for like at least 2 more games, and then they have to make you like re-earn it or something. But it's
I
not.
do think that
but you
the
don't have
earning
to spend
thing should be
money.
a little easier than it is. It's a
Yeah.
little absurd for what you have to do in order to unlock. In any game, really, these days, they force you to spend money to then rank up or unlock whatever. But kind of like Fortnite and Roblox and all those games that you like to play.
So you can do this like whole quest thing to get Invincible Larry Bird, but it's like a long list of quests. Like for me, it should just be like one. It should just be like 3 things that you have to do to get them, and then you could like and it could be like.
I'd say like if you played with the Celtics for a season and you went undefeated, you should automatically unlock some legend from the Celtics. That's what I think. I don't care what I'm just saying. In my thought process, if I'm a game creator, I'm making it so if you take that team and you make it the whole season and you play with them the whole season and you go undefeated
82-0.
and you go undefeated, you should unlock a legend of your choosing for that year. I think that would be cool because that's really difficult, and especially if you play on a pro level. Like, sure, if you're playing rookie, you go undefeated, you're gonna get like a bum card. That's just what I would say. And then if you're playing
a Hall of Fame, you getting Larry Bird.
You get whoever you want. That's how they should do it. They should tier it like that, so that way when you guys are getting better at the game, you progressively unlock better characters too. But that's just, I mean, I'm old school gaming, and that's kind of the way it used to be. The harder levels that you played, the more rewards you would get. So, like right now, this game that I like to play in, Diablo 4, it's the same way. The harder the rank structure, the more perks that you get unlocked, more gold that drops, the more experience you get. And I think they should do that in sports games more too, because they don't. Hockey, like I just played 2K hockey, NHL 2K with Ovechkin's on the cover, and it's good. The game's good, but again, it's the same way as they do for the other NBA 2K, and you gotta spend money in order to unlock like really good cards or good people. Kind of sucks. That's just my opinion. I think they kind of ruined gaming for me when it comes to that. But you know what I do like since you've been here? We got matching J's.
Yeah.
We got the same
hat.
Same hat, so we can rock out. Because I know you like basketball, so you're kind of bringing out the old school me. Because I used to rock Jordans all the time when I was younger. And I haven't had a pair of Jordans for a long time. And we had to go get some shoe glue so I could fix my old original J14s because the bottoms are literally peeling.
They're literally falling off.
They're literally peeling off because the glue's so old.
The heel is like down, like you could probably like bend it to like the other half of the shoe. Yeah, like you could bend the bottom of the shoe probably to like the tip of the shoe.
Yeah, it's crazy. But all right, that's going to wrap it up for us here on this little episode.
Yeah.
I do appreciate you coming on.
Can I plug my YouTube first?
You can plug your YouTube. You got a YouTube you want to plug?
Yeah. All right, so guys, if you're a Bourbon Sauce fan, go to my YouTube. Watch all my videos, like them, subscribe to my channel.
What is your channel?
Zack Basketball, capital Z at the beginning, and then space, lowercase, basketball. and then you do space, and then there's like an emoji basketball.
Okay. We're going to have to get a way to put that on there so people can try to find your YouTube. So you're going to start making a YouTube channel. That's cool.
I do have a YouTube channel. I have 7 videos.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
We're going to have to keep growing that, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this does it for us here at Bourbon Sauce. Thank you guys. And hopefully we'll have Zach on again for another episode.
Yeah.
But until then, thank you for listening. If you enjoyed today's episode, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. The more you like and subscribe and share, the better the chances are we can grow the channel. Also, check out our Instagram page at www.instagram.com/bourbon sauce, where you can see clues on upcoming episodes as well as see photos that pertain to our podcast. And you can message us there and give us feedback and interact with us. Hope you come back. Until next time, enjoy your favorite beverage and get sauced. Cheers.